Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Bio Universe. I am Suyanka. Today we will discuss human respiratory system. Before that, please subscribe my channel for more interesting videos in biology. The human respiratory system consists of a pair of lungs and a series of air passages leading to the lungs. The entire respiratory passage consists of the nose, pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchi, bronchioles. Air enters the nose through the nostrils. When air passes through the nose, it is warmed, moistened, and filtered. The hairs present in the nose filter out particles in the incoming air. The air is moistened by the mucus present in the nose, and it is warmed by the blood flowing through the capillaries in the nose. The respiratory tract from the nose to the bronchioles is lined by mucous membranes and cilia. The mucus and the cilia act as additional filters. Behind the nose lies the pharynx in throat. There are two passages here, one for food and other for air. The air passes from the pharynx to the larynx are the voice or the voice box. The opening leading to the larynx is called glottis. It is protected by a lid called epiglottis, which prevents food from entering the passage to the lungs. From the larynx, the air goes to the trachea or the windpipe. The trachea is about 100 meters long. It is guarded by 16 to 20 C-shaped cartilage rings which prevent the trachea from collapsing. The trachea divides into two tubes and called bronchia. The bronchus divides and the branches out in the form of thinner tubes called bronchioles. The bronchioles enter the lungs and divide further into finer branches called alveolar ducts. These opens into extremely thin-walled, grape-shaped air sacs called alveoli. Each alveolus is covered by a web of blood capillaries. The lungs are a pair of spongy organs lying in the chest cavity formed by the ribs. The actual exchange of gases between the air and the body takes place in the capillary covered alveoli inside the lungs. Here, oxygen from the air in the alveoli goes into the blood and the carbon dioxide in the blood goes out. The oxygen binds the hemoglobin molecules present in the red blood corpuscles and is taken to different parts of the body. The total surface area through which the exchange of gases can take place increases because of the millions of alveoli in the lungs. Their total surface area can be about 100 times that of the body. The large surface area allows sufficient oxygen intake needed for releasing the large amount of energy required by us. There are two main steps in breathing: inspiration and expiration. Inspiration or inhalation is the process of breathing in by which air is brought into the lungs, and after the exchange of gases in the lungs, the air has to be expelled. Expulsion of air from the lungs is called expiration. Now let's see how gases are transported. In very small organisms, there is no need to have a separate transportation system for gases because all its cells are involved directly in the exchange of gases by diffusion. However, a large multicellular organism needs a mechanism for the transport of gases for its different organs and tissues. Human beings also have a system for transportation of gases. Oxygen is carried by hemoglobin of the red blood cells. Hemoglobin has a great affinity for oxygen. Each hemoglobin molecule binds to 4 molecules of oxygen. The oxygen picked up by hemoglobin gets transported with the blood to various tissues. Carbon dioxide is more soluble in water than oxygen, so some of it is transported in a dissolved form in our blood. Some carbon dioxide is also transported by hemoglobin. Not all of the carbon dioxide formed is expelled from the body. Some of it reacts with the water to form compounds useful for life processes. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.